Welcome to the Rogers Kakasungura YouTube channel. The Devolution Conference is happening in Homa Bay County, and I love how our brothers and sisters from Homa Bay County are utilizing the opportunity of the broad-based government to harvest development from the government. Luo Nyanza has been marginalized for quite some time and for years. I don't envy them, but I'm happy because this is their time to eat. In government, every tribe and each person has his time to eat. So this time round, the whole nation is in Homa Bay County. My attention has been drawn to the speech by His Excellency the President William Samoei Ruto, where he's talking about corruption. And what caught my attention is where he says that the National Assembly committees have topped in corruption because they demand bribes from the leaders appearing before them so that they can favor them in writing a positive report. This information, I'm happy that it's coming from the president himself and not any other leader. The president is mandated to deal with corruption. Ruto swore to the Bible when he was being sworn in as the president and said in public that he is going to decisively deal with corruption and any corrupt leader is going to carry his own cross. In William Ruto's manifesto, fighting corruption decisively was one of the key points that he was going to deal with. Look at what is happening in Kenya. Money is getting lost from the e-citizen. Nobody is bothering to follow. Not even the president himself is bothered to tell Kenyans where that money goes. There is a report from the Auditor General that says over 30 schools, ghost schools, received decapitation. Nobody has ever bothered to follow up and tell us which schools are this and who sneaks those schools to the list of capitation. Look at what is happening in various allocations within the government. Money is being looted right, left, and center. But nobody has ever stood firm to tell Kenyans exactly what is happening. And this is happening under the watch of President William Ruto himself. Can we listen to what is said in Homa Bay?
There is something going on in our legislature that we must call out. There is money being demanded from the executive, from governors, from ministers, from people in the executive, especially those who go for accountability before our houses of parliament. Mr. Speaker, it cannot continue to be business as usual. It is not possible that committees of parliament demand to be bribed, demand to be paid for them to write reports.
Now, what I'm learning from this statement is that as the president, he knows very well the names, the institutions, the organizations, the parastatals, arms of government that are corrupt. I'm happy that he has a list and he knows them up to the extent he is now beginning to name and confirming that yes, as the president I know, the House committees in the National Assembly are demanding bribes from leaders to write a favorable report. Now, after listening to William Ruto, my next question was, what next? Kama rais, unajua watu wanatoa hongo. So what next? Because ushajua. It is at your disposal. And you know such committees. Because when you say House committees are demanding bribes, it means this issue has been brought to your attention. The committees are well known. The chairpersons of those committees are well known. The leaders who have given bribes to receive favorable reports are well known. Now, the question I'm asking from this platform, Your Excellency, uliapa ya kwamba utapigana na ufisadi. Kama umejua komiti fulani na fulani na fulani wameomba hongo kutoka kwa kiongozi fulani, sasa swali ni hili, umefanya nini? Jameni, sometimes let us not speak for the sake of speaking. Let us speak and act. How long are we going to discuss corruption? For how long are we going to say we are fighting corruption? For how long are we going to favor the people named in corruption? For how long? And yet people are losing money. Kenyans are losing their tax. For how long, Mr. President? I am expecting, if you are not a culprit of the same, I am expecting, as you gave your speech today and confirmed that you know those committees, I expect you to act. Let us see you summoning the chairpersons of those committees. Let us see you summoning the leaders who have given bribes, because by coming from your own mouth, it means you have tangible evidence and you know very well. Let us not beat around the bush. Tuache tu kusema kwa sababu tunataka tupigiwe makofi. Because I know when you spoke that, those people attending the conference were clapping for you and saying, Mr. President, hapo umegonga ndipo. Even the leaders who have given bribe, governors, members of parliament, cabinet secretaries, were in that meeting together with you. So they felt good because at least you have known. So the next course of action, we are waiting, Mr. President, for you to act. If you do not act, we will be here to remind you what you said in Homa Bay today. If you're watching this, kindly make sure you click the subscribe button. And of course, remember to turn on your notification bell. What is ailing our country is leaders who just speak to be clapped for. Leaders who just speak to pass time. Leaders who speak to please people at that particular environment. But once they finish from that environment, they don't even remember what they spoke. That is the disease ailing our Kenya Kwanza government. They speak today. After speaking, tomorrow they are forgotten and they are doing something different. That is the problem with our nation. We have not had a leader who can stand firm and say, so and so, you've been named in corruption. Step aside, carry your own cross. Such and such house committees have been identified as those demanding bribes. Can you suspend those chairpersons? Can you disband those committees and come up with a new committee? But until then, whatever you're speaking is just noise. God bless you. See you in the next episode. Asanteni sana.